first thing, in order to do long division, is this has to be in order, and I cannot have any missing terms. Is it in order?
Yeah.
And is there anything missing? No. So then I can go ahead and make my division house. X cubed plus 3x squared minus 2x plus 6. And I'm dividing by x minus 1. And if you need your scratch pad, then make a line so it stays nice and neat. Okay? First thing I have is x cubed. What am I dividing by in this problem? Just the x. There's nothing in front of it. What is x cubed divided by x? X squared. Where does x squared go? On the top, x squared. And now I need to multiply twice. X squared times x is x cubed. And x squared times -1 is negative x squared. But I stop because most importantly, I have to change my signs. Very good. So x cubed minus x cubed. What is 3x squared plus x squared? 4x squared. Very good. And I bring down my -2x. So I go to my scratch pad again, just with my first term, 4x squared, and I'm still dividing by x. What is 4x squared divided by x? 4x. So my 4x goes on top, and I multiply twice. 4x times x is 4x squared. And 4x times -1 is -4x. But I stop because I have to change my sign. If you're not changing your signs, you're going to get a way wrong answer. Okay? -2x plus 4x is 2x. And I have a 6 to bring down. So my very last time, 2x. And I'm dividing by x. What is 2x divided by x? It's just 2. Thank you. And I put that at the top. And I multiply twice. 2x, 2 times x is 2x. And 2 times -1 is -2. But I stop to change my signs. And 6 plus 2 is 8. What is that called at the bottom? My remainder. This right here is my remainder. How do I write my remainder as part of my answer? What's going to come after this 2? A plus. Why is it plus instead of minus? 8's positive, so it's going to have a plus sign. And then I need a fraction. 8 over what I divided by, which was x minus 1. And that would be my final answer. Questions? Your quiz next week is specifically going to say solve using long division. And if you choose not to, then you've already missed the entire problem, okay? And I thought we had like a meeting about you needed unit 12 to be your best, and I don't know how you did this for homework and did 15 of these in under 2 minutes, because that's impossible. So be honest with yourself and do the homework so you learn this, not just Googling answers, okay? All right, here we go. You're going to be in your spiral today. We have one thing to learn in our spirals. Unit 12, topic 1. And this is synthetic division. Synthetic division. Your quiz will be next Thursday, the 15th. It's going to have add, subtract, multiply, divide, and then what we learn next week, which will be a factoring. Okay, all 5 of those things will be on your quiz Thursday. So today we're going to learn synthetic division. How do I know I can use synthetic division? So there's long division, there's synthetic division. You can only use synthetic when X is by itself. And I'll tell you what I mean in just a second. You can only use synthetic when X is by itself, what I'm dividing by. Okay? So if I am dividing by X minus 7, that's good because the X is by itself. If I'm dividing by 2X minus 7, then I can't use synthetic division because there's something in front of the letter X. Okay, so I can't use synthetic if there's something in front of the letter X. We're going to write down 4 steps and then we're going to do the problems. It's going to look confusing, but I promise it is very simple if you follow what we write. Okay, so step number 1, it still needs to be in standard form, just like long division. Step number 2, you need to look for missing terms. So I can't have anything missing. That means I'd have to put in a 0 if something is missing. Step number 3, this isn't going to make sense till we get to our problem, but write it down. Outside is multiply. So anything outside multiplies. And anything inside adds or subtracts. Okay. If you have something else that's colorful to write with, and you like colors so you can see the difference, you might get something out real quick. So our first problem we're going to do will be x cubed minus 5x squared minus 2x plus 24. And I'm going to divide this by x minus 3. So my first question is, can I use synthetic division? Yes, because I'm dividing by just an x. There's nothing in front of it, so I can use synthetic division, okay? Second step, is this in standard form? And is there anything missing? Nothing's missing, okay? So watch me. What we're going to do is we're going to make an L instead of a division house, and you need at least 3 lines. So when I make my L, I need 3 lines, and it's going to look like this. So kind of like an upside down division house. We're going to take our first or our biggest exponent. That's what matters, okay? And I'm going to write it down. I have an x cubed. And so I make sure I don't miss anything. I'm going to write down everything that has to be after that. So if I have an x cubed, what comes after x cubed is x squared. After x squared is x. And after x is a number. Okay, so I'm just setting it up right now so I don't skip anything. The next line is going to be the coefficients. Coefficients are the numbers in front. So what's in front of x cubed is a 1. What's in front of x squared? -5. What is in front of x is a -2. And my number is a 24. Questions so far? We're just setting it up, okay? Now, when we did long division, remember we multiplied, and then what did we have to stop and do? Change the sign. What we're going to do in synthetic division is we're going to change the sign first. So since this is dividing by a -3, we're going to make this a +3. So right here, we changed the sign. So we change the sign first before we do anything, okay? All right, now really follow along. Outside's gonna multiply, inside will add or subtract. So what I'm going to do first is I'm gonna bring my very first term straight down. So this one moves from inside to outside, okay? And watch, we're gonna go outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. We gotta alternate every time. So outside numbers multiply. So 3 times 1 is 3. That goes inside. So if you want to draw arrows, you can draw arrows if you want to. -5 plus 3 is -2. And now I have numbers outside, so I'm going to multiply. What is 3 times -2 is -6. -2 minus 6 is -8. You see what we're doing? Outside, inside, outside, inside. Now I'm outside. So 3 times -8 is -24. And 24 minus 24 is 0. Now, how do I find what letters go with what? There's 2 ways. I can start at the end and go forward, or I can start with what I have and go backwards, okay? So if I start with x cubed, my answer has to be 1 less. So what's 1 less than x cubed? X squared. And then it goes down, x, number, remainder. So let's write our final answer. So my final answer says 1x squared, or just x squared, minus 2x minus 8. Does this problem have a remainder? No, so that would be my answer. We're going to do one more, okay? One more. All right, so let's try this one. -6x plus 2x cubed plus 2. I'm going to divide by x minus 2. Is this in standard form? No. Which one has to come first? Then let's rewrite it. So how can I rewrite this? 2x cubed has to come first. What will come next? -6x, and then plus 2. And I'm going to divide by x minus 2 still. So let's make our L at 3 lines long. Even though it's missing, we're going to make our L, because watch what we're going to do. Okay, we just know in our brain it's missing something. That should be a red flag to us. Okay, what is my largest exponent? X cubed. So I'm going to write x cubed. What has to come after x cubed? X squared, then x, and then a number. So I want you to take 10 seconds and go write the coefficients underneath these numbers. So using your problem, go write the coefficients that go under those numbers, and then look up and check. Look up when you're done so I know that you've checked. Why did I put a 0 under x squared? It's missing. It's not in my problem, but you have to have it, okay? What number is going to go on the outside? +2, because it's opposite. My first step is to pull down this 2. So this 2 comes outside. and I multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. What is 0 plus 4? Is 4. And now I start over, I multiply. 2 times 4 is 8, so 8 goes inside. -6 and a +8 gives me a +2, very good. 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 plus 4 is 6. Okay, so I started with x cubed. So what will my answer start with? X squared. What comes after x squared? X, number, and remainder. So how do I write my final answer? It'll say 2x squared plus 4x plus 2. And then how do I write my remainder? The same way we did for long division. Since it's a +6, it's going to be a +6 over x minus 2, because that's what I was dividing by in my problem. Now, will every problem start with x cubed? No, okay? You only have to put in your box whatever your biggest exponent is. So if it starts at x squared, then your box would go right here. Okay, does that make sense to us? All right, at your table is a worksheet of 20 problems. You should be able to finish 10 to 12 problems before the bell rings. This is plenty of time to master this. If you are at home, you are in Unit 12, Topic 1, Worksheet number 4. You also have homework this week, and you have now been taught everything that is on your homework.